Alright, hey bud, this is going to be the Openspace template as well as whatever plugins we put in there. This is going to be your preview for, how to operate around in there. Your main design ended up coming out pretty awesome, man. We've got this great logo with, all your options here. Just everything that we wanted to accomplish. Let me refresh this. Come down. Awesome. Sweet. So what we have here is this is going to be the dashboard. If you go to WP admin and followed by your site, and you go there, you're going to have a login page. Just log in with the information that I provided, and this screen is going to pop up. And this is the dashboard. You can get back to this main screen by clicking the dashboard button. This is the menu. This is where you're going to be able to change menu items and stuff like that. This is how you edit your own personal profile. Maybe you want to change your password, or maybe for the first couple weeks, kind of keep it so I can kind of help you out, unless you want me to set up a different user. But here's where you would do that. Update. Sweet. So everything's pretty basic. Everything is also going to look the same, and you're not going to use a lot of this stuff. So let's go over some things that you will use. Post, you're not going to be using post because you really don't have blogs or latest news information here. I mean, if you had a blog or latest news, then you would incorporate post. So the first thing we come up to is pages that we use. Media we don't use. Media is actually, you could use it. This is going to be where all your media files are. Sometimes I do use it. I upload like different files, like these PDFs I would have uploaded. But really creating, you can add pretty much all your images, which is what you're going to be doing on the pages. So I don't really suggest going into media. Just a feature we probably won't be using. Pages. As soon as I click pages, this opens up two subcategories here. I can either add new, or I can view all the pages, which is where I'm at. I'm viewing all the pages, which is pretty much this list I see here. 25 items, as well as if there's multiple pages, I could scroll over to multiple pages. Take a page for example. I'm going to open this up in a new tab so I can view the About Us page. Now if I just want to edit the About Us page, I'll just click on that, or I can click Edit. Just going to bring up the About Us page if I wanted to edit it. Now let's take a look at the About Us page. This is what I have going on. The About Us page is just constructed of this stuff here. This About Us, the image, as well as all this down here. So that's the About Us page. This is the sidebar, and this is like a heading. So we don't really, the only stuff we're changing on About Us is this. So if I go back, I can see that. This is the title. This is also known as the title of the page, which also shows up here. And then I just have the information typed in here. Well, I do have an image in here, and the way I did that was I would have clicked maybe where I wanted that image, which is obviously in front of this M is where it started. Let's put an image down here. Add media. I can either upload files, and this is what I was talking about. You upload files from your computer, find the file, yada yada, or you can browse your media library, pick the file, yada yada. Now when you've done that and selected one in here, you'll see it comes over here. You can do some things. Alignment left, that's if you want the text to, and I'll show you what that does. I'm going to go ahead and select none. It has a size. If I want to use a bigger size or a smaller size, I want to use a thumbnail, just a 150 by 150 something. And these are preset sizes. Insert in the page. So look what that's done there. Now unfortunately my text doesn't start down here because I didn't set my alignment. So if I want to click on here, go back in, set my alignment to left, see what it does with the text. I'll update that. Awesome. So that's pulled it in there. I kind of edited. Alright, I want to make this bold. I want to underline this. I want to put this in red. MDs, maybe I want to make that a heading. No, I don't want to do all that. Mission, maybe I want to make that a heading. It's going to really stand out. And then as soon as you're done there, whenever you're done, all you have to do is click update. Now for crazy reasons, I'm not going to update this and kill your whole page with whatever I just thought was, my creative design. But you can see how it's done there. So I'm going to go back to pages. Pretty simple. Now, I also want to add a new page. I click add new and I fill out the form just like before. I have a title, I have my content, I have let's go ahead and publish this. Come back to the main page, I refresh. Alright, well that's nowhere to be found. It's not going to be on my home page. I just created the page. We didn't do anything with it. It's not up here, it doesn't go anywhere. So what we need to do now is come down here to, and I'm going to click the dashboard to reset this. You won't see those submenus. But we created a page. We won't really need comments. That's for blog posts and people to comment on your website and stuff like that right on the pages. The slides are taken care of. We'll talk about that in a moment. Portfolio and contact you're not going to be using. This is the options for the theme. If I jump down to appearance, I'm going to see a sub menu that pulls out like this, or I can click appearance and get that same sub menu right here. Now these you really won't be using. I mean, this is for like your theme, modifying something that we've already set in stone. I mean, if you want to kind of look around, you could kind of play around in here as well, which is going to be like let me show you. Some of the options, your logo, typography, what font you're using, navigational styles, pretty much the layout and what you're looking at. It's social app if you want to add maybe some different things, tweet button, just different real options of the settings. So I don't recommend going in here until you're really comfortable. As well as appearance, you don't really need much in there other than menus and widgets. So menus I'll take you to so you can see this controls your main menu. Pretty big main menu. This controls your footer menu. It's the menu bottom of the footer. I kept it short because not much fits right here. You don't have much before it blends in with and back to top. So if you're looking at something like that, what I like to do is take the main menu, make sure you're in the main menu tab, and then come down here. This is how you add. Leave this block alone. This is kind of describing what menu are you using. You can create more menus by clicking this, but you're not going to need all that. The focus here is using these blocks to add to your menu. So you can either add a custom link like google.com, add that to the menu, and as soon as I add that, it just drops a box down here at the very bottom. Easy stuff. We have the page that I created. If it wasn't on here, I always click view all, because then you'll get like all of your pages. Sometimes most recent doesn't keep it. Add menu. Awesome, that's down there. And for now that's it. So I've got two new pages here. If I click save menu, I'm gonna see those at the end of here, but I don't really have room over here, so let's do something else. Because those would be there, what I want to do is move them under about us. By doing that, I'm just, hey buddy, I want to move it over just to the right just a little bit. So I'm indenting those. I'm giving it like a 5-space indent. And you can see that it does that. It actually holds those spots. So if I click save menu, those are now going to be under the About Us. Google takes me to Google. DSAF takes me to the page we created called DSAF. So pretty basic there. So now that you know how to do that, it's pretty much what the basis of your site is doing. I mean, you're going to be changing maybe stuff on the pages, maybe like I said, you won't be using any of these. You can look around in there. This is obviously the slides. If you need further help on adjusting these slides, there's 3 slides used for the. There's actually a couple slides. There's the We Are slides for the bottom. You've got the I'm sorry, and then the 3 at the top, which are obviously for the main page. So it gets a little bit more complicated in here, but if you need help, man, I don't mind giving you a hand, showing you a little bit more about the slider that's used in this theme. But that's pretty much it, man. You've got the setup, the layout. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the contact. Thing doesn't close until come down here to FlexyTalk Chat. I have this set up right now as alright, so any page other than the home page, this box pops up. It's right now where I'm offline. All you have to do is be in Gmail. I mean, if you can create a Gmail account or use your existing Gmail account, sorry about that. As soon as you're logged in, you're going to see something like this. I mean, you've got to connect your own Gmail account here by setting it up here. So you put your username in here. You can switch some features here. Obviously, these are just what I've typed in. This is where the button's positioned. You don't really need to mess around with all that, but you definitely need to change this. And what's going on here is, as long as you're logged in, see, this is logged in, and you can get applications for this. You can get whatever you want. I mean, leave this open on your machine. This is what you're gonna get. So this is I'm here. Need help? Click the chat. Hey, pops open. Type yes or no to start. I type yes. This is hey. Now normally it's not that hard. I'm doing both sides. So normally this will pop. You press yes or no if you want to open the chat. Then you just start typing. They've obviously started typing first. Hello. How can I assist you today or tomorrow, or whatever you want. And obviously this is you. Hello, how can I assist you today? So this is exactly what they're saying. It's basic, but it's free.